and we're back. The Leaders Only Show and Podcast, man. Episode 7. I'm your host, Kendall.
And I'm Semaj.
And, man, we have a wonderful show today. We brought to you by What a Change, Inc., Tone Drone. In the
sound down.
The Leaders Only Show. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, we're back, man. And we're excited to bring y'all a new conversation, new topics. We ask that y'all do, if it's emergency, that we do have our own access line at 988, that you do, if you're feeling any type of down feelings, harming yourself, harming anyone, suicidal, just need to vent, need to get anything off your mind, chest, heart, please reach out at 988.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. And if you're watching after the live, just hit hashtag replay in the comments. And yeah, we got a great show this week. We've been tackling mental health, child incarceration or minors, mental hygiene, therapy, and just different topics involving with trauma and just staying mentally balanced. So this week we want to get more into coping. So you won't want to miss this show. And then upcoming, we're going to start preparing for more guests. And, you know, we just want your feedback more. Send us some emails at leadersonly22@gmail.com. And then, you know, like, comment, subscribe, please, you know, so it can start balancing out. And then definitely keep sharing this on your social media platforms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And also, man, you know, we getting back. Kids are getting ready to get back out to school. It's about to start being a lot of traffic. We ask that y'all be hygiene, savvy. Make sure you're using your, you know, less touching things, using less money, cash flow. Use your electronic devices. Also use your hand sanitizer. If you have cautious, use your mask. You know, the monkeypox thing is out, so be aware of that. And yeah, just be safe out there, man, as you travel.
So today we'll be talking more about coping in an effort to help someone who may be experiencing some of the things you either going through or you went through, how you pushed through. And coping, the definition is to deal effectively with something difficult. Today we want to go into how our perspectives and, you know, how we dealt with it. So we'll go into your perspective first and how you dealt with it in prison and coming home.
So the first thing for me was, the hardest thing for me about going to prison was leaving my family and friends and going into a situation not knowing what to expect. I had got in trouble. I was indicted on 151 months. I didn't have a speeding ticket or violation, a misdemeanor, or anything on my record at the time. And I was just taken away while I was cooking. I was a chef for about, I've been in the kitchen since I was 13, so I was in the kitchen and things of that nature. So I had got arrested at the time I was cooking at the time. So when I did get arrested, it was no more after that. I didn't have any bail. I didn't see the streets anymore. So that was the hardest thing, is just leaving my family and then not knowing what to expect. So going into that matter, I went first to a county hold, which I spent 11 months fighting my case. So that was the hardest part for me, not knowing how much time I'm going to get, what I'm facing, and when I'm going to leave and go to the federal prison. So, boom. We fast forward, I got sentenced, I got my 151 months, and then I was gone within the next week to the federal prison. Now I got into the adapting stage. Luckily, I was grasped by an older guy. His name was James Wilson. James Wilson took me under the wing, gave me some of the game, told me what to expect, told me what to do, what not to do. So basically the main thing in prison is to mind your business. Make sure if you You know, if you handle your situation, whatever your situation is, if you cooperate, that's something that you have to deal with. It's not gonna be easy for you in there, but whatever you have to deal with it. But if you legit, you have your paperwork, you respectful, you minding your business, and you get you a routine and try to maximize your time with positivity and teaching yourself, you'll make it.
Right.
So that's what I did. I did a lot of reading. I did a lot of working out. I did a lot of communication with my family. I did a lot of writing. I did a lot of studying. Um, I just spent a lot of time with myself, just trying to learn myself. I did a lot of programming, a lot of different type of program that helped me with anger, with how to channel anger in a hostile environment. Um, I did a lot of stretching, yoga, things of that nature. I stayed working constantly. I always work. I maximize my day with work, working out, and studying. But I worked my whole 9 years and 8 months. So that's how I did it. And I channeled that out here. So the hardest thing was being away from my family. Getting 15-minute phone calls. That's the worst. So I barely used to call. I used to write a lot. You know, I used to get visits a lot though. So that was a blessing. But when it comes to the phone calls, in 15 minutes, you can't really put everything in there. So you try to like eliminate your problems and try not and just take in everybody else's problems because that's what they're gonna give you while you're on the phone. So you just got to spend the 15 minutes of just taking it in. So the pros and cons was I hated the 15-minute calls, but I maximized my time with positivity, writing, like I said, working out, reading, self-teaching, and just learning and creating the habits that'll help you out when you do come home to society.
Okay.
Um, so, Semaj, I want to know how did you cope with when I left society, and how did you deal with um, me being gone? Which we best friends, so like
Um, I mean, first and foremost, I had my own life. By the time it happened, uh, I think being the oldest really helps because I had already separated myself from that. Not particularly from you, but from the choice that you made. It's just like with anybody who's around me, friend, family, whatever. If that's what you choose, I don't hold it against you. And when we're around one another, it's all love and no problem. But I just won't accept the consequences that you have going on because I don't choose that. Um, but then it was just like I said, at first it was just a lot of animosity and just upset, just in a world of shock. So to deal with that, I was going through college. I played ball. Then I found events. So I was working, and I've always been goal driven and always trying to figure out something, like just trying to figure out something. So luckily, when we were in school, we started doing events, and then I just kept pushing with that. Events turned to concerts, and just more special events. So I found love in that. Um, then that hit, that hurt. We took a major L with that, so it was like just dumping one on one behind the other. But I feel like a lot of my coping comes from when we were younger, just going through so much stuff that would be traumatic and stressful and cause PTSD. It was just giving you a shield. That's why I always just try to emphasize the fact that I know it's hard, and I know we dealt a lot of cards that most people can't play the hand. Within our community, we dealt an odd set of cards. But if you do learn how to play the cards you dealt, eventually a lot of situations that come to you, you'll be able to breeze by them. It won't be as deep. So that's what started beginning to happen because I started seeing it at an early age. We know what happened with mommy. We know our father wasn't there.
right.
We had to move. We had to leave our family at an early age. So it was easy because we bounced around a little bit more to go from Philly to Florida to Virginia. Then when we was in Virginia, we went from Newport News to Virginia Beach, all around Virginia Beach. So it's always kind of been nomadic. So I took that with me. It was like, it was easy to have to, leave working for the government. Then when you become an entrepreneur, that just takes on a world of its own. It's like when you have a child and a new child is born.
Right.
You have to be a parent. Although you love your brother, although you love your sister, your mother, now I have to raise this kid. So I always utilize it as, okay, that's vacation. Same way when I told you, you left, boom, then Nate, Bridget,
right.
Benji, all these deaths and people, being taken away. So it was really, man, when I look at death, the very first time I look at death and somebody being taken away from me, I don't never look at them being taken away from me in this life. I just honor them. So to me, like, Nate is not dead.
Right.
I get he's not here,
right,
but in the physical and the spirit, but I use his essence. I don't mourn. I was trying to help while you were here. Same thing with you.
Right.
I always try to help while you're here. That way I don't have to regret when you're not. I just be hurt when you're not, and you just be sitting there thinking like, dang, yo, this person could be doing this, and they could be doing that, and they could be doing this. So I utilize that, a lot of it, just as motivation and strength to push forward. And then, like I said, life hit, so I had to just keep going on the fly. I don't know if I was more so coping or just trying to be strong, because that's just what we were told to do. Like, yo, just keep going. Like, yo, we got a party.
And I feel like
we got to do this. So
I be feeling like that's how I handle my situation.
Right.
It's funny that you said that easy to adapt to traveling. Man, we moved so much in our childhood. It was so easy for me to move around in prison.
Right.
I went to 7 different prisons.
Right.
7. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I kind of used to ask questions like, dang, man, why James don't be coming up here like that? But then when we had our conversation, I kind of understood. And now that some of the things that you're saying now make me really understand.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, man, it's easy for me. Like, although people get dealt, messed up, but I don't have no biases. Then, like I always say, man, I didn't take no vacation. My one coping mechanism was grinding.
Mm-hmm.
As an entrepreneur, it was taking no days off, man. I have a degree. I went from, while you were in prison, and you may be asking that, I'm getting laughed at for having a table. I'm having a table outside of, the Verizon Center at the time, where the Wizards play. I see people that went to school with me turn the other way because I'm out here with a degree, with a table, and a dream, instead of sitting up in a business suit in the office getting struggled around and hating my life. They would big me up, right? So all that, I'm doing this every single day. Then we had artists. They quit. Some of them got locked up. Some of them, I'm just like, yo, every time it's like a sudden change for me. So as things are going on with you, it's like, man, only thing I do is pray, and I answer the phone call, I answer emails, and if you really need me, I'll always be there. But then after that visit, and I was harassed too, I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Then I have anger. You know what I'm saying? No lie. For the longest time, I mean, of course, I wanted to visit and all that, but I'm pissed off because, again, nobody knows how it feels to just reach a point in your life where you say, I don't want to be broke no more. I don't want to be poor no more. I don't want to be ignorant no more. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to fight nobody no more. I just want to do right. Okay? Mm-hmm. If anybody's down with that, let's do it. Say it again. Is anybody down with that? Let's do it. You get one response. Deuce. He's not my blood.
Yeah. So
me, I'm trucking, and it's like all the stuff I have from childhood, from other people. Then you have your own life. Maybe you've been broken heart. When you're young, you can't even experience normal pain where it's like, yo, that girl broke my heart. You're supposed to feel that. But it's like, man, that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Give me a week, that don't matter. I'm feeling like, man, where's my father, man? I want my mom to heal. I'm tired of this, domestic violence. Right. I just want to be able to call home and not have to work 3 jobs. Even when I was in college, I worked 3 jobs, played sports, threw events, still had to graduate. It's like, yo, nobody is ever neglecting nobody, but when you really trying to push forward and you sign up for having goals, now I'm just trying to knock them out because I don't have the support. I don't have the support system that I feel like I deserve for trying to push forward. I never say, help me do my dream, and it's my dream, you don't get no success. No, I say, man, let's open my dream up, throw your dreams in there, throw their dreams in there, and let's just succeed. Before there's dreams, that's real stuff that we have to do, though. We need to create an ecosystem of finance, of how to eat, of working out, of just getting out. We need to be going to therapy together. Everybody should be making sure, yo, this person's in their good health, they're in their good health. But you go on a long time, man, it's like you can't say nothing to nobody either. So I'm not big on confrontation. I know how to argue. I will defend myself, but I don't like it. I don't want to. Not with people who, this is minor. Like, they creating robots and stuff. Like, man, they got monkeypox out here. They got stuff that we can't even control. I'll be darned if somebody who has the same limbs as me really can control my movement. Like, you don't control me. I'd rather not argue with you or fight you because I can forget you.
Right.
Just that simple. Like, while you upset and worked up, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And then you're going to talk about me and all that. And the one thing that I always pride myself on is go ask somebody what I ever said about you.
Right.
Ever. Not you, but just the person in general.
general.
When I get it back, I got to hear all the stuff people said about me. When I wasn't thinking about you at all. And dudes can attest, and anybody around you be around me now.
I get it.
I don't talk about nobody who talk about me.
Yeah.
And they be like, damn, yo. And I'm doing all this for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, it was just, I had no choice. But now, I can honestly say I'm coping by treating myself with self-love and doing the things I'm supposed to do.
And I
just as
like,
a man, mature adult.
I kind of like get the same things, you know. While you was out here, well, you know, people laugh at you and things of that nature. I mean, I get it every day, man. Since I've been home, I get it every day, man. I get it every day in my job site, and I get it, you know, I get looked at a certain way. Once people know my background by looking at my files, things of that nature, I get it. But, you know, I take it on as motivation for me. It don't bother me because I know I outbalance a lot of people and I outdo a lot of people just because of my work ethic.
Right.
I'm a natural cook by gift, but I learn fast, so I feel like I can do anything.
Right.
So it don't even bother me. But yeah, when I do get alone, it plays in my mind sometimes like, damn, why every time I gotta go to work I gotta hear something. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right.
And or not even just that, just, you know, putting the application in sometimes. Just when I get in the interview, you know, things of that nature. I'm not changing my look. You know, I look apart. You know, I don't look raggedy. Right. You know, I don't look scruffy. I stay apart. My hygiene is up. I smell great, look great, feel great. I talk well. And I'm actually one of them people that admits his wrongs, accepts his wrongs, takes accountability, and not afraid to apologize, shed a tear, none of that. Right. And I'm easy to approach. I may not look it, but I'm easy to approach. You know, so I get it. You know, everybody don't, bro. I always tell you, a lot of people can't talk to you. You know, that's true.
Right.
I can take anything, so it don't bother me with nobody. You know, I can accept my wrongs. I can accept my criticism, whether it's constructive, destructive, or not. You know, I accept it. I know one thing that I did do when I got sentenced, and the judge, I wasn't mad at my sentencing because the judge broke it down. He explained to me why I'm getting what I'm getting. Right. Selling kids for opium plants is crazy to me, and I used to sell it, so I got it. I get it. And I accepted it there. I accept my responsibility at trial, at sentencing, everything I did wrong. Right. You know, and I took it on the chin. Right. You know, I wasn't begging for a plea deal. I wasn't begging for nothing that everybody else say that I shouldn't have got. Yes, I should, because I made the choice to go down that path. Right. Now I did it, done it, it's over with, it's in my past. You know, I'm still coping every day. I'm never going to be over a situation that took 9 years. You know, I'm never going to be over that. But
I would see, that's what I'm saying. It's like we got to work. A lot of stuff we got to work on, just our verbiage, because you can't say you never get over it. That's the goal, to get over that hurt. You have to get over it to see what's awaiting for you. I don't think you'll ever forget it, but I think you'll get over it if you continue to work. That's what this is for. You continue to do therapy. You continue to open your mind. You continue to build your purpose. That's what bothers me. You know what I'm saying? When they laugh at you, or they may say stuff at you, you have this tarnish on you. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks, but it's society. At least I could say, damn, all right, he went to jail. I get y'all. It's going to be double hard, which I be telling you. It's like the only way you have the mentality, what you're saying is basically as an owner, because you can't tell a slave master that. You can't tell me, you come into my business, I'm not changing my look. It's like, all right, I'm not going to give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? That's what I dislike for somebody who I know who's better than that, who has the skill set. That's what I feel like is the difference. I feel like every chance you have to chase your dream, to find your purpose, all that, I'll be here. Like, that's what I didn't have besides Deuce. That's what I felt like. I'm like, y'all laughing at me. Who the heck got a life? Who has just a spoon-fed life? Who has just a father or a mother who's dumping money into their ideas. So y'all laughing at me, and then it plays out, and then it be right. It's the same way. It's not that I can't take it, because I do take it. It's the same exact thing I say to my therapist. I say I'm not here because I can't take it. I'm saying that it's not right that I have to take it.
Right.
I'm taking all this stuff for doing the right thing, for somebody stepping up. Because if I shut my mouth and I'm not around, everybody says this, man, we got to get it together, man. I got to save, man. I got to put money in the stock, man. I got to get life insurance, man. We got to grow food. I'm not big on talking,
Right.
which is why I don't care if it's just me. It's cool. I have a plan. So once I figure it out, that way I can go find other people who know how to do it. Same as well for Dukes. I get to really build, find other things, because we built a trust system, and he's in his purpose too. And then he's just going to develop and get more in there. Right now he's in his business purpose. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm in my life purpose, just trying to bridge it both together so I can stay solid, because I'm not going to hold on to these things. You know, I'm never going to forget the things that we went through, but I'm done. I'm getting over them. Them joints, they dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Because there's great people and great things that await myself and you. You know what I mean? But I'm not bowing down to nobody. I'm moving with all respect. And I'm very approachable, because my aura, you know, it's no longer you don't look approachable. Man, I just talked to a bunch of people. I just worked at a farmer's market, not in our community. It's Ethiopian. It's predominantly, you know, European, all that over there. And they were buying the book. I mean, you've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm going to move with respect and love. And that's just that's how I'm coping at this very moment. And with that, to stay on my grind and stay focused and sacrificed with you. It was hard, but it was very easy, because I had life going on.
So we we just want to take a break and recognize that we want y'all to remember that the schools are opening back up, and that we ask that y'all, while y'all traveling on foot or whether it's automobile, be careful and be more attentive. Make sure that you are being aware, being less hands contacts, you know, and things of that nature.
So we got the Q&A.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna turn it. What you gonna turn it to?
You got the Q&A.
Oh, okay. So if there's anything that y'all want to ask, viewers, you can ask. You can open it up. You can leave comments in the while we traveling along live. You can access on our comment box. You can email us at leadersonly22@gmail.com. You also can replay with hashtag replay in the comment box. I just always ask that y'all reach out on 988 for your anything that you suicidal, if you're going through anything, anything of that nature.
All right, and be sure to follow us at the Leaders Only Show, Touch of Kendall's, El Capitan Ambassador, Tone Drone TV, What a Change Mentoring, El Capitan Cartel. It's been a blessing to see y'all back again this week. Be sure, just stay on top of your health, stay on top of your grind, figure your plan out. Read, we just dropped a new book.
The Big Payback.
The Big Payback is out. If you're following us, we're posting it, send a link. It's been on the table weekly. We'll be back out here again next week. But definitely would love for you to read it. The main goal now is just to make sure to see that if it touches you, makes you think about anything, that's the only goal. And then we'll move forward from there. Look forward to next week's topic. Send in some comments, send in some emails, DM us.
And if y'all got any topics, y'all can also comment in the box and email us and reach out to us like that. Also, if y'all anybody need help getting started with their fitness, working out, losing weight, just want to change their lifestyle, you also can email or DM me too as well. We love y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.